Hey y'all, how is everybody doing? I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad we're here. Happy Saturday to you. This is our first Saturday in like 8 weeks that we were not in prayer workshop, so I'm glad y'all made it. We gonna gossip today. We gonna have us a good old time. Y'all hit the like button for me, please. I just want to show my face and say hi. Y'all know I'm about to turn it off. You know I am. But I wanted to show my face and say hi. And please hit the like button. And I'm so glad you all are here. I really appreciate you being here. And let me greet everyone who's in the chat, okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see who we got up in here. Let's see who we got up in here. We got Miss Sparkle. Hey, boo. Ray Ray all day in the house. We got Learning to Love Myself. Hello, hello. We got Miss Jackie Gaines. Happy Saturday. Our beautiful sister, Lily. Lily, I've been needing to talk to you. I'm going to have to try to call you. All right. Who else we got up in here? Vita is here from Denver, as usual. Ain't nothing changed. Miss M01, good to see you. Candy R. Hey, girl, happy Saturday. Y'all, it's the beautiful Chanel D. Queen. Hey, sis. Queen Mermaid, what's good? I'm so happy to see you. My sister Stella. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I got to call you, too. She said she on her way home. All right, now. Bianca Edwards, I hope you're ready for the prom tonight. I hope y'all are ready for the prom tonight. The polyester prom will be going down this evening. And I hope y'all got your outfits, your wigs, your makeup, and everything ready because we're going to have us a good time. Hey, Tosh. How you doing, girl? All right. There go my sis, Angie from Miami in the building. Lala Chanel. Hello, gorgeous. It's the beautiful CC Miller. How are you? She say, out and about. I know that's right. It's a Saturday. I know y'all got stuff to do. Hey, Nacho Twins, mama. Good to see you. Good to see you. Uh-oh. It's our most beautiful and illustrious archangel in the chat, keeping the chat safe for everybody. So happy to see my Egypt now. All right, Delicia, how are you? Always a blessing, always a pleasure, honey. We got Miss Sin City from NOLA. Hey, girl. I am unique. Always happy to see you. I hope you having a good weekend too. Hey, happy to be happy. How you doing this Saturday? All right, we got the lovely Sharice Williams. Hello, lovely. Dora. Hey, Dora. How you doing, girl? Hey there, chubby girl cuteness. How are you? How are you? You say the music is soothing. That's the idea. I want everybody to be good and relaxed. Take them shoes off, loosen up your wigs so we can gossip in comfort and peace. Hey, Toffee Mocha, how you doing, sis? Yvette, how you doing? It's so good to see you all the way from the UK. How them kids doing? G Darling, hey girl, working and listening. Diamond Pearl Gem. Hello, lovely lady. You love my hair. I ain't did nothing to it yet, but I did wash it and comb it. Y'all know that's an event. That's why I done showed it 2 days in a row. My hair has been combed and washed. I needed witnesses because y'all know I don't do it often. Okay, so the hair has been combed and the hair has been washed. It's no longer uncombed and dirty. Hey, Morgan's Muses, how you doing? Hey there, Debbie Parnell. How you doing, sis? E. Davis. Hey, good to see you. Thank you so much. Every now and then I gotta show my face, let y'all know I'm still alive. I'm here. It's not a robot. Hey, Just Jules JG. Are you ready for the prom tonight? Are you ready? I hope you are ready. Hey, U.S. Army Brad. Hello, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. I just got your text message. Hey, Cheryl, I'm glad you made it. All right, all right. My sis is here, George Wilson. Hello, my love. How are you? So good to see you. Who else we got? It's my DH up in here. All right, all right. Tracy Lashley. Hey, sister. Happy Saturday to you. So listen, y'all. Oh, it's still Sydney. Hey there. What a lovely picture. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Glad to have you. You got a +1 for tonight. Make sure you respond to the invite on the community page and give me a name so I can make sure they get into the prom tonight because I want everybody. Listen, let me just tell y'all before we get into the gossip. Listen, listen, listen. Wait a minute. Our sis is here. Hey, Mimi, it's the head sniper in the building. All right, the children good. All right, good to see you. So listen, the prom is tonight. And when I say the prom, I mean the polyester prom. That means I want to see your baddest, your most solid, dynamite, and out of sight outfits from the 70s or the 60s. Let me get all that gabardine. Let me get them butterfly collars. I ain't mad if you got some bell bottoms. If you got some mean gold or silver lame to put on. Baby, if you got your shimmering frosted eyeshadows, whatever you come up with, I'm here for all of it. And please know, please understand that we will be choosing a prom queen this evening. Oh, yes, we will be choosing a prom queen this evening. So, as always, I know that the most beautiful and illustrious, gorgeous, absolutely show stopping and stunning sisters of the royal family will not disappoint me because y'all know I'm going to come with it. Now, I can't compete with y'all, but y'all ain't going to make me look bad. I'm going to get dressed up so I can at least stand in the same room with y'all. Okay, we're going to be ready tonight. Okay. So I'm very excited to see what everybody's got cooked up, what y'all, the looks y'all got cooked up. I am ready. I am ready. Hey, Auntie Eva and Lily, if you able to stop by tonight, I'd love it, sis. Don't worry. I'm going to make sure you got a link. So if you want to crawl through and hang with us a little bit and see what these ladies putting on, you are more than welcome. You know, you are family. You honorary family. We love you so much. All right. Hey, Lel. All right, all right. So listen, let's get into the gossip, shall we? So now listen, listen. Y'all, it's some things that went on. So let's talk about this whole Lee Daniels and Monique situation. Let's talk about it. Now, I find it funny, and I don't want to be the person who is just like, okay, I don't want to really hear your apology because of how you did it or when or how long it took you to do it. You know, sometimes forgiveness is just that forgiveness. The fact that they were willing to ask, you give it to them anyway. It just kind of is what it is. Hey, Esquire Marty, say, now, you know, Lee Daniels called 50 Cent after hugging Monique on some. I did what you said and hugged that lady, now leave me alone, Curtis. You already know. That's exactly what I'm getting at, Esquire Marty. That's why I love you, because you know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like this was absolute pressure from 50 Cent that made Lee Daniels, you know, kind of back. You know what I'm saying? He had to back it on up. So let's take a look. Y'all know your girl been crawling through social media. I'm good for tipping. You know how they say over here in Houston, still tipping. Right. So I'm still tipping. So I went tipping through social media and I had an opportunity to see what happened in Staten Island with Lee Daniels in this supposed apology. Now, I'm not saying that it wasn't a real apology. I'm not saying he didn't mean it. I'm not saying anything like that. I just feel as though it's very convenient, for lack of a better term. I feel like it's very convenient that you was willing to apologize only after everything happened with 50 Cent basically calling y'all out for picking with this lady. And then, of course, 50 Cent had his 2 cents to put in. Right. Pressure, pure pressure. It was pure pressure, y'all. Pure. Tracy said, I was thinking the same thing. Why now? Right. And he laid it on thick. We got to really get into it. Hey, boo, you not rude. You family. You walked in here with your kin folks and got comfortable. That's what you were supposed to do. Right, Toffee Mocha? Why now? Okay, so let's get into it. Y'all know what we about to do. We about to go look at it and see what he said in his own words, because I don't want to misquote nobody. As y'all know, we got 3.8 million reasons why we got to keep it real over here on this good porch, okay? So let's share the screen, shall we? Let's take a look and see what he had to say, and then we're going to get into our opinions about why he said what he said and how he said it, if y'all don't mind. Okay, I'm just waiting for this thing to go ahead and pull up. There we go. There we go. So let's do this.
I am so sorry for hurting you in any way that I did. Y'all, she was my best friend. My best friend. Y'all think that Precious was just, that was God working through both of us. And we gonna do it again. I love you. I love you. I love you. Staten Island. We love you. Time to realize.
Now listen. Listen. Tosh, thank you for saying it. I get weird vibes from him too. Let's be clear. I definitely do. RJ Gray said, I think Mr. Daniels knew pressure was coming down the pipe for him because Miss Monique is no longer alone, period. Right. Mm-hmm. Jackie said, if someone forced you to apologize, then it's not sincere, in my opinion. I don't feel like it was. I really don't. Lala said, exactly, I'm all for forgiveness, but I feel like something in the buttermilk ain't clean with Lee's motivation for his apology. Right. Yeah, I ain't feeling it, y'all. I didn't want to be the person that's like, don't forgive. Y'all know I'm all for that. I've struggled with forgiveness in my life, but I'm never gonna be somebody to say, okay, don't forgive someone. And I'm not saying that Monique shouldn't forgive. Maybe she had already forgiven. She was just waiting for them to do the right thing. But his motivation is in question. His sincerity is in question, in my opinion. I don't know. That's what I don't know, Tracy. Diamond Pearl Jim say, I think it was a combination of pressure and the fact that it was proven that they targeted Monique. Right. But this is, okay, Diamond Pearl Jim, now you my girl. Now let me ask you this. If you got to wait for somebody to prove what you did, is it sincere? Or if you could have gotten away with it and been able to keep lying, throwing rocks and hiding your hands, and you never would have owned up to it, is that legit? That's what I'm saying. Because there's people like that. Once you catch them in a lie, then they'll cop to it and give an excuse as for why. Now, I'm glad he didn't try to give no excuses and he just apologized. But y'all know it's people like that. Once you catch them in their bull crap, then they're ready to apologize. Then they're ready to be reasonable. As long as they can get away with the lie and the despicable behavior, they just let it go. Tom G say, how insincere. I could not have accepted any bit of it. Hey, Tom G, and I'm with you. I don't know how I would have accepted it, but I will say this. It actually looks better on her that she still, she still acted with grace, regardless of the fact that he's trashy. So he can keep that pelvic thrust. Ray, you so crazy. Hold on, let me do this. Hold on, wait. Say, y'all heard Spiller, please hit the like button. Y'all, please hit that like button. Lily say, I'll be honest, it makes me want to cry. Yeah, I feel you, Lily, like in a way, because I know Monique been waiting for them to do the right thing. Right, girl, and get this. In the audio, it was somebody in the back telling him to pull his pants up too, because don't nobody want to see your booty. Hey, DS. Thank you. Oh, my God, Tosh. Tosh is like speaking for me today. She said, I hate when people say that for what I did if I hurt you. No, tell me what you did and how you realized it was effed up. That's what I'm talking about. That's all the more reason why I feel like, y'all, this was not sincere for anything that I did. What the hell is anything that you did? Negro, you know what you did. Yep, Sharice says some money involved. I agree. Hey, Cassie G. Say, I've never sold my best friend down the river. Never have. Never have. You better say it. Ooh, Cassie say he full of it. Well, now. That's right. Spiller say, y'all, please misspell the curse words or use like little symbols or something in there. Please don't do no cussing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to tell you. That's right. Y'all chime in. But I just feel like he was full of crap. I'm sorry. Lily says, sometimes it takes fire under our butt to do the right thing. I've been there. Really? I don't know. So now, y'all, this is why I'm struggling. Because I know in real life, if you don't come to me sincerely because you want to, because you had a change of your mind and you realize what you did to me was wrong, don't come to me. I'm just saying, maybe I need to grow a little bit more. Like, just keep it. And it's not to say I won't forgive you. I will forgive you, but you stay over there. Right. That's how I feel, Queen Mermaid. Playing in our faces, honey. Say after all these years, he acted as if she hadn't suffered at all. Right. Talking about if I did, if anything I did hurt you, anything you did. Say out loud what you did to your friend that you claiming is your best friend. You can't say, you know what, friend, I was wrong. I shouldn't have been saying wrong things about you. I shouldn't have said things that hurt your character and reputation. I shouldn't have done that to you. As Kermati said, there was something about that little dance he did. It's giving weirdo. Absolutely. It was phony. It was like he didn't even know what to do in that moment. So he just did some old fake bullcrap. Ty say, unless you acknowledge exactly how you wronged me, then it's not a sincere apology. Right. That's real. Ooh. Y'all, GH say, pay her reparations for her losses. I gotta agree. Like, that lady lost a lot of money because of your shenanigans. You, Oprah, and Tyler Perry. That thing. Diamond Pearl Jim say Monique still needs to watch her back. They came hard for her, stagnated her career for years. It wasn't sincere. Money is behind it somewhere. The money is behind it because they know Curtis Jackson is a whole donkey. He a whole fool. He one of them people that will throw a whole car at you even if he's in the car. And they know he's got the money behind him. He's got the ability to put on shows, to put her on and make them look stupid. The money behind it, in my opinion, Diamond Pearl Jim, is that he's afraid of 50 Cent's money, of 50 Cent's influence, and of 50 Cent's ability to maneuver within the media right now. That's what they fear. This was not sincere. I'm not feeling it. DS say that's insincere if you only apologize when caught in the lie. You better say that. Lily say, I believe God uses us all just like checkers and chess to get it done. I pray it's sincere. I pray he keep it clean and real. Me too, Lily. I pray he keep it clean because in all honesty, the fact that he's so insincere, I don't know that you won't do something else to Monique, only this time cover your tracks better. RJ say, hey, y'all, not really feeling the authenticity. However, I do feel the relief. Yes, that's what I was saying when I was talking to Lily. Like, I felt her, like she said she wanted to cry. I didn't want to cry because I ain't no water bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people more apt to cry, but I'm not real watery like with the crying. But I did feel the sincerity from Monique. And you could tell that she just needed to hear an apology because she did consider him her friend and she felt like her friend wronged her. So it just seems weird, not a Lee Daniels fan. Right. I'm telling you. Say, was this Lee Daniels' first time admitting Monique's claims was true? This was his first time apologizing. I still didn't, in my opinion, Escamati, he still didn't admit her claims was true. That ain't what he did. He didn't do that at all. That ain't what he did. What he did was that narcissist apology where you say, if I did anything to upset you, if I did anything to wrong you, he still ain't owned up to it. The problem was that he felt pressure, so he decided, let me just give her an apology publicly. Let's have a fake moment, and then we gonna move on. G Darling said, I'm not feeling that at all. And we gonna do it again, huh? You probably need her for something because y'all reconciling and working together would make you look good and make you a whole buttload of money. DS says, someone has to make you apologize to me. Just keep it because it's insulting in my opinion. I understand where you're coming from. Hey, Rochelle, you say it's the dance that did it for me. That dance was gross. Yeah, he needs to pay her for her time. He need to pay her for her time. Okay. Say that apology should have came with a check. Okay. D. Marie, you say he absolutely is afraid. That makes sense. I'm telling you, that's all I saw. Hey, Allie from Miami. How you doing, girl? But that's my part right there. I just feel like, say you right. It should have taken all these years to apologize. Did y'all hear him? That was my best friend. I don't believe you. Because if she was your best friend, who treats their best friends like that? Right. That was that blanket apology where I'm still not going to openly admit to my wrongdoing. To me, without stating and admitting your wrongdoing, the question then is it really an apology? You say at least 2.5 million. Now, Ray, how you come up with them calculations? Say when you say if, it means you don't really mean it. People don't get to determine how someone hurts you, right? You say that's what Monique was waiting to hear him public apologize. Yeah, and that was enough for her. And so, in all fairness, y'all, if it was enough for her, it's got to be enough for us. But I'm just saying for the record that I got my eye on him, and I don't really trust him because that did not come across sincere at all, y'all. That didn't seem sincere at all. Wait, Vita crazy. Say he was scared of Putin. Well, they say Putin out here bothering everybody, so maybe he was. Ray say her tax debt plus pain and suffering allegedly. Oh, that's the calculation. Okay, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. But what I find interesting, then he gonna post a picture of him hugging her, talking about no captions needed, right? And then get this, say that she's gonna be replacing Octavia Spencer in the Netflix thriller Demon House. Let me tell you something. They're getting ready to try to use Monique. And I just hope she got her eyes open because these people ain't no good, man. They ain't no good. So get this. Y'all, 50 Cent done weighed in on the whole Lee Daniels and Monique thing. He done weighed in. 50 say, all jokes aside, at Lee Daniels, that was all she wanted. Ain't that something? The day that 50 Cent got more sense than you, I feel like you need to question your whole life. Question your entire life. Question everything about your life. When 50 Cent got more sense than you. When Curtis Jackson is the voice of reason, you need to check yourself, hon. Something's wrong with you. Egypt, what you say? Something was real fake about it. I wasn't feeling it at all. He paid Dame Dash, so pay Monique. Uh-oh, well, there's that. Ooh, Spiller, what you say? I wouldn't take the part. She gonna take it because she want the check. She need that check. Ray say, dang, that's messed up for Octavia. I hope she knew before the announcement. I hope so too. Ooh, D. Marie say 50 Cent said, I'm watching you. I believe that. So I feel bad for Monique. She got all kinds of backlash through the years. People call her bitter. Girl, that's the first thing they call a black woman. Somebody can darn near kill you. And if you a black woman, please understand, you're bitter. You're bitter. No matter what happened to you, you bitter. She lost acting roles and people perpetuated the false narrative, all because she stood up for herself. Honey, the only crime that she committed was being a black woman. Sorry, Monique. Hey, Glennis. Cassie say 2.5 mil seems really low. She should have been able to command at least 5 mil for her future projects after an Oscar. She would have had more job offers if she hadn't been blackballed. That's true. That's true. But you know how it goes. Like we talked about it yesterday, what they doing to that girl, Ari, what's her name? Ari Fletcher with the big old head. Her baby is, crying saying somebody hurt him. And the only thing people got to say is she's bitter. What does her bitterness, whether she bitter, sour, or sweet, what the hell that got to do with that baby saying somebody hurt him? Hey, Colby Cole, say it would be bad for business to openly admit he blacklisted a black woman because it's his main demographic. Right. It would be bad for him, but I think people would respect him better. I know I would if he told the truth. It's the lies for me. DS say they used Steve Harvey to tell Monique to play the game, then got rid of him. Right. Mm-hmm. Tosh say I wouldn't want to be in a show called Demon House. Yeah, I don't think I would either, but people is different now. Lord, George Wilson say keep your apologies and run me my money. I know that's right. Hey, gorgeous. There's my Christian key, y'all. Hey, iridescent. Okay, you say, I wonder what big lip Steve Harvey got to say. I wonder too, because he was up there telling her, just shuffle your feet for him now. Don't stand up for yourself. Just shuffle your feet. Ray say, I'm with Ari when she right. F that. If Taina didn't grow up in that DV household. Right. I don't understand the whole let you know, I don't know who told people that black women are acceptable targets. We're not. Ty says, ha ha ha. If 50 Cent is more logical, you might want to take a long look within. Girl, you better say that again. How in the world, in all this debacle, is Curtis 50 Cent Jackson the voice of reason? That's all I want to know. Candy R say to me, Monique need to cut them all loose and do not box yourself in. I guess she say she gonna do this project to show that she's graceful and she taking the olive branch. But I hope after that she let that be the last thing she do with them people, and I hope she make them cut a fat, juicy stank check. See, at the end of the day, y'all talking about the reparations and paying the back money. This may be their way to pay the back money without having to really admit what they did. We're going to give you this role. We're going to pay you more than we would have paid her or anybody else. And this is your way of getting back in and us paying for it without having to say what we did. Lala say, Grandpa Steve better hush and work on his nursing home fashions. Lord, now you know them some fabulous nursing home pajamas. Lord, Lily say, Octavia backed out of that Netflix movie, I believe, because the name of the movie, Demon. Really? But what is it about, though? Y'all got to tell me. You know I don't know. Hey, Jamie. Hold on. And hey, it's the beautiful Ann Grace. Hey, Sister Ann. She says Octavia Spencer dropped out of that movie due to a scheduling conflict. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Escamada say 50 Cent about to be the people's public defender. LOL. Jada better hire. She do need to hire him. Because 50 Cent apparently, again, the voice of reason. What kind of world do we live in when 50 Cent know that we can't just do stuff to black women and get away with it? What kind of world do we live in? Somebody should let me know. Why is 50 Cent the voice of reason? I think she do need to hire 50. Because if she hired 50, I want to see him run up on that big thing and tell him about what they gonna do and what's wrong and what's right and this and that. Doris say, I remember Monique put Whoopi in her place when she was on The View. Somebody need to put that mammy in her place because that's all Whoopi is a whole mammy. Hey, Allie. Allie said, I worry what fake Whoopi had to say after this. It's the fakeness for me. Oh, yeah. Thank you, DS. Now, DS, say it again for the people in the back. DS said a snake will always be a snake. DS, you right. You right, DS. Listen. And that's the thing. I hope Monique got that in the back of her mind. Agua will always be a snake. No matter how you say it, a snake is a snake. Simple as that. Right. Let me see what else y'all got to say. RJ Gray say, now it's been, 10 years of lies, mistreatment, and shame. Yes, don't forget the gaslighting, the false narratives. And seems that everything Monique said was true. Wow. Yep, y'all gonna learn to believe black women. Don't wait until after they dead or after you done got away with pure murder. And let's be clear, if 50 Cent hadn't spoke up, these Negroes would still be lying on that woman. They would still be lying on her. But see, here's the killer part. The killer part is they ain't gonna go after somebody like 50 the way they'll go after a cream puff like Will for defending a black woman. DH say, I hope Monique gets to host the Oscars and give Tyler Perry a few choice words. She has him on tape talking about her. Child, that piece of trash. I don't know how y'all can stand Tyler Perry. I don't care how many dresses he put on. You can tell me about the movie. Okay, because I want to know what it's supposed to be about with a name like that. Hey, Miss Gigi, finally caught a Saturday Live. I know that's right. Say, yes, it makes sense, but the name of the movie is a no for me. You can absorb spirits from acting these roles. I heard that. I've heard that before. But see, Lily, you an actress. Y'all might not know this. Lily ain't just beautiful and say a good lipstick. Lily is an actress. She's accomplished and a good actress. My sister's she's an author. She wears so many hats and she wears them well. See, she know about that acting thing. And I've heard that when you play certain roles, when you start, putting on these characteristics of these parts, that you can absorb some of that energy acting out them parts. So I would like to know what the movie is about. But Christian Key say she gonna tell me. And say it's a horror film and I don't do horror, so I will not watch. Ooh, it's a horror movie, and y'all know I be nervous when it's a black people horror movie. I don't know. 50 went from the sewer to sewer I'm in. I don't know what that means. Lala say exactly. Curtis out here making sense. I'm scared. Right. Well, hello, Vanity. How you doing? And welcome. Happy Saturday. Vanity said the movie's about a child that was really posed. Or do you mean possessed in the yard that the Jacksons was raised in? Do you mean the house in the yard? Please look it up. Monique shouldn't take it. I'm scared. Okay, now y'all gonna make me look up this movie. Welcome, Vanity. I don't know if I ever seen you before, but you welcome. Cynthia Gross, welcome. Happy Saturday. Say Monique got this. She has lawyers. She will read the contract. Reading the contract is what caught them in their lies. Mm-hmm. Yep. 50 got them scared. 50 say that that's all the lady wanted was an apology. That's what he said. Yeah, no Tyler Perry, period. Enough is a darn enough. All right, Christian, let me put the link so my baby sister can tell me what's going on. I miss my sissy. Y'all don't know I'm real goofy like that. Like I love my sisters in real life. Like for real, for real. DS, would you say the movie is about demonic possession in a house? Basically. Ooh. Oh, that's the creepers. That's the creepers. Say Tyler Perry made his billions by making fun of black women. It shows disrespect. Of course it does. I just told you. He said that he added Lee Daniels and told Lee Daniels that that's all that Monique wanted was an apology. See, Monique wasn't even holding them to the standard that, oh, you need to tell the truth. She simply said she just wanted the apology. Now, had it been me, I'm gonna need you to say what you did. I'm gonna need you to do all that. Lala Chanel, thank you so much for the cash out. I appreciate the support. That's so sweet. She says for just because. That's love. I appreciate that. I'm telling you. This is something else. Oh, Christian here, y'all. Say Tyler Perry shows on on scene to be violent toward black women. What's up with that? He don't like us. That's what's up with that. Hey, Christian.
Hey, sis. Hey, Royal family. All my sisters.
I love you.
I love you too. And I can't
Okay.
wait for the party tonight.
Girl, you already got your prom dress.
See what I got. I don't know if it's really 60s or 70s, but it is old school. So I'm trying that. I'm trying that.
I know that's right, honey. We just gonna bust it. I can't wait to see who wins the title of prom queen. Now that's what I can't
Yeah.
wait for. I'm here for all that. I'm here for all of that. So now tell me what you know about this movie with Monique on Netflix, The Demon House.
Okay. So it's based off a true story. And
Mm.
I don't know about the movie, but the story is this black woman. I think she was in Indiana or North Carolina, one or the other. Anyway,
I think it's Gary, Indiana, because everybody keeps
Indiana.
saying that it's based in the same town where the Jacksons is from, and they from Gary.
Okay, well then yes, Indiana. This black lady had, I think it's three kids, two
Mm-hmm.
sons, and I don't know if she had three sons or two sons and a girl. But anyway, her house was possessed, and it was like a real big deal. She was on the news. The caseworker got involved, thought she was, lying because the kids would have scars on them.
Oh,
The possession got so bad in the house that her house would leak like this glue out of the walls. It wasn't blood, it wasn't water, it was something.
uh-huh.
And it would leak out of her walls. It started possessing her kids to where one time the child was caught walking up the wall.
Hey.
Like it was some real stuff, and it was on the news down there. They had the paranormal investigators even vouching for her, like something is wrong with this lady's house.
So this ain't something that they conjured and cooked up. This is something
Uh-uh.
where they telling somebody's story.
Yes, it's a true based off a true story.
Oh, I'm watching this. I am.
Yeah.
See,
That's
I'm gonna
what I
tell
wanted
you,
to say. Like, I'm interested. I don't
I'm
really do the
interested.
demon thing, but I heard her story way before I realized that they was even coming out with a movie. I just found out about the movie
I
yesterday.
never even heard of this story, and I be watching all kind of stuff, but I never heard about it. And um, stories like that intrigue me for one reason and one reason alone is that when you in those situations, if you're not saved and you don't have a pastor and you don't have somebody that can come in and pray for you, like the police would not believe you, social services
Mm-hmm.
would not believe you, you would be in danger
Mm-hmm.
of losing your babies. And I'm interested to see like what really happened to this woman while she was going through all this. Because I'm sorry, y'all might laugh at me, but I believe that this, not believe, I know for a fact this kind of stuff can really happen to people. And I know it's real.
Yeah.
People
And I
can
was
really get
interested
messed up.
because yeah, because normally you hear about this happen to clear people. You don't really hear
Right.
about it happening to a black person. So I was like, whoa.
Yeah. That's why I say, no, I'm watching this. I'm watching
Yeah.
this. Hey, Kim Bird. Now, Lily say I may watch it in the daytime, but not at night. Yeah, I'm not on time because I don't feel no devils now. No, I'm fit.
That's
You know,
right.
here you go, ladies. Some of y'all just joined us for 7 weeks of a prayer workshop. I know none of y'all shouldn't be no punks.
That's
Okay,
right.
we don't feel the devil over here. We put our foot on his neck. That's what we do over here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Now, Sin City for Nola. Hey, girl.
Hey
Hey, Miss
girl,
Nola.
how's everybody doing today?
We doing good. How you?
I'm good and I'm so happy Monique got a semi apology. There's more people
Mm-hmm.
that owe her an apology and I can't wait for her
Yeah.
to get it.
But do
Mm-hmm.
you think them other ones gonna give her an apology, sis?
No, I don't. I don't.
Mm.
I think Lee Daniels was half ass. Oh, sorry.
Ooh, that's all right.
I think his was, for the show. Because he got Jesse Smollett over there embarrassing him.
Uh-huh.
And now we got Monique. He owes her an apology. The woman has worked hard a long, long
She
time,
sure
and she's
has.
funny as all get out. I just need
That's
her to,
true.
I just need her to ask Sydney to stand back, or Daddy, as she want to call him.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy gets
So,
too.
but let me ask you this. What is the what is the reason why everybody's saying her husband need to stand back?
Well, because it seems she acts like a teenager around him. She acts like he is her be all. He tells her what to do. He tells her when to move. He tells her what to accept. And the woman that I knew before she married him was a much stronger woman than that.
Well, is it not strong to be submissive to your husband?
No, there's nothing wrong being submissive to your husband, but stupidity is a different story.
Well, what did she do that was stupid?
Tell the world that he's raising her.
I mean, but that I don't know. If that's her sentiment toward her husband, I'm not gonna knock her for that. Now, if I seen her out here doing some stunts or something, mm, I don't know about that.
Well, I've seen them in, I won't say where. I've seen them together in a mall,
Uh huh.
and and let's just say he treats her like she's one of the twins.
Well, what did he do to her?
Give me your hand.
Oh, that's what he told her. Give me your hand.
Give me your hand. In a very mannish way. You know what I mean? And ever since then, I was just like, ooh, Sydney, I can't with you.
Mm, I don't know. I didn't see that, and I don't know why he told her to give him her hand. Or, I tried. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried my best not to speak on people's marriages like that because I didn't
Mm-hmm.
put them together, and it ain't my business to tell nobody marriage up, even with my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Not doing it. But her being submissive to her husband is not a bad thing. I don't think that makes her weak. It actually takes a whole lot of strength to be submissive. Because y'all know and I know sometimes we want to choke our husbands, don't we? And we can't do that. So it takes a lot of strength to hold back. Even when we want to tell them jokers off, we have to bite our tongue and be like, all right, dear. On
I
the
mean,
inside, you
I
know,
totally agree. I totally agree. I knew just how much trash to talk to my husband. I knew when to shut the hell up.
yeah,
I'm still learning.
and I don't talk no trash to mine.
I
I
don't
have
mean I don't mean
we've
trash
never
like
had an
that.
argument, no bad words, nothing like that. And it's not because he didn't do stuff to piss me off. Mm-mm. No, mm-mm. I done been mad enough to chew bricks, but I held my peace. So I'm not gonna knock her for that because everybody manage their marriages differently. So I ain't gonna talk on that, but The way these people handled that lady, they tried everything in the world to be a distraction. They tried to make it about her husband. They tried to make it about her, oh, she's bitter, as though every black woman on the planet is just bitter. They tried to make, oh, she hard to work with. They came up with every line in the book for him to turn around and apologize only because 50 Cent put pressure on that rump. Hey, CW,
I
say
mean,
it's okay to call your man daddy publicly except for in the bedroom. I call my husband daddy. I mean, I'm confused. Are you saying it is okay? I don't know. I'm confused. I never understood why people they nut because a woman calls her husband daddy. Like
well,
I'm
I call mine's daddy because of the kids. It just became habit. He called me mommy, and I called him daddy.
right. That's what I'm
Because of the
saying. Like,
children.
but when it comes to celebrities, people like go on a whole different level. Like, oh, you can't call him. Are you serious? I can call him anything I want to. He
This
mine.
is true. This is true. I
They be
love
doing too
Monique.
much with that. I think half the people that got a problem with it is probably maybe because their husbands or significant others, maybe they don't have pet names for each other and it makes them uncomfortable to hear. Hey, Dana Cutler. Or maybe they just don't have anybody to call them a pet name and it's bothering their nerves.
This is true as well. I find a lot of people that have no control at home want to be overly controlling at work
And over other people's lives. Like
in
your
other
life is a
people's
hot
lives.
mess. Your
Exactly.
marriage is a mess. Your husband over there cussing you out because you said because you asked him to take out the trash, but you trying to tell the next woman how to deal with her husband.
No.
No, man.
A man does what a man does, and my husband don't have to take out trash. He takes out trash. I don't have to ask him to do
But I'm
anything.
just not you. I'm talking about the people that have such a problem. A lot of people really have miserable marriages, hon. It's the
This is
truth.
true. This is true.
And those are the
I
ones who have such a problem with people having happy marriages and managing their marriages the way they need to. Because what worked for one person marriage might not work for yours.
amen.
And misery love company.
Yes, say that
Don't
again.
it? Don't they?
One more time. Uh oh. Kobe Cole say Sydney didn't leave her. He stayed. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. In my book, I don't have no problem with Sydney. Now, y'all gonna have to tell me something Sydney did for me to have a problem with Sydney. DS says, as long as mine treats me right, I'll call him daddy, boo, chocolate, sugar, honey. I know that's right.
This is. I agree with that too.
I'm serious. I honestly feel in my heart, one, I love black love with my
Me
whole
too.
heart. I want to see you 90 years old still trying to chase each other around, your walker. Like I want to
Mm-hmm.
see y'all
Right.
over there smooching
Mm-hmm.
and stuff while y'all stirring up oatmeal because you can't chew meat no more. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. That's the
Yes.
true love.
I see it at the hospital all the time. These couples come in, they've been married 40, 60 years, and they're still, and I call them, I say, you getting your girlfriend, you got your boyfriend, this is going to be
Mm-hmm.
your life for the rest of your life. Like I told my girlfriend, your mom passed away. You don't know your father's pain. That's been his girlfriend since he was 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
His pain
Yeah.
is going to be slightly different than yours.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's one of those things. It's one of those things. So I like I say, I don't speak on people's marriages and stuff because like I said, I didn't put you together. So I'm not finna say nothing to tear up your marriage. May God forever bless you. May you stay married 100 years if you live that long.
That's
But
right.
Right.
on Monique, I want her to watch her back because I don't trust these people. They always pulling stunts. 50 Cent spoke up. I'm glad he did it. He actually protected that black woman in his own little way. Hey, Helene, and I appreciate him for that. Listen, it ain't often we get to say 50 Cent did the right thing. So I feel
Okay.
like we need to acknowledge the fact that 50 of all people did the right thing.
Round of
That's,
applause for
that's
50.
right. That's
Mm-hmm.
right.
Round of
That's
applause for
right.
50.
Thank you. CW say it seems a lot of people don't support black love anymore. It's sad. They don't, but don't worry. I do.
I do
I
too.
do. I love black love.
Me too.
Egypt now say people just mad because Sydney wasn't allowing them Hollywood people to take advantage of her when it comes to them contracts. That's exactly what they was mad about
Mm-hmm.
and
I
tried to make
agree.
it about, oh, he need to go away. No, he don't. He need to stay right there and protect his wife. That's why God gave her to him. He's supposed to protect her. Period. And why are we talking about the protection and not protection and whatever? Listen, y'all. Mel Gibson for the win. Now I've been cool with Mel Gibson ever since he did the Passion of the Christ, because y'all know I love me some Jesus. Y'all know I'm on the Jesus team. I need the T-shirt, the hat, everything in between. Hey Tosh,
Oh
and
my God.
yes. So when Mel Gibson did the Passion of the Christ, y'all know I was his best friend in my head. Like, you on Team Jesus? Me too, Mel. That's what's up.
Same.
So for real, like I'm telling you, I don't care who you are. Like, that's if you love Jesus, we got that in common. We friends forever. We BFFs forever. Okay. Hey Charlene. So anyway, y'all,
Can you
why?
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, girl.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. So why? Tell me why, y'all. Mel Gibson was on Fox News, and they was trying to get him to, jump into this, because y'all know it's been a whole lot of clear celebrities making a whole lot of microaggressive, borderline racist comments, all the way down to one of them calling Jada a bitch, which was so disgusting. And they tried to pull Mel Gibson in on that bull crap, y'all. Let's see what happened. Let me see if I can share the screen with everybody up here. Because, y'all, we got to see this firsthand. Oh, Lord, Escromarty in the building, too. What you say? Hold on, hold on. I'm finna mess up something. But I'm finna see if I can do it. Y'all know I be struggling, but we gonna try it.
Escramati.
Hey, boo.
How are
All right.
y'all?
Hey. Let me see if I can
Hey.
share the screen, y'all. Y'all know I'm in struggle mode. Y'all know I ain't that bright. So y'all gotta have mercy on me.
We do.
Okay.
Real quick, iridescent. If you could email Seanitra your phone number, we can call you and help you get at least try to help you figure out why it keep kicking you out.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Email us, honey, and we got you. We showing up got you. So listen, let's do this thing, right? Oh, okay. Now let's look and see what happened with Mel. Y'all, Mel Gibson made me so happy. I said, I knew I liked you. I knew it. Hold on. Because I want to hear, I want to get the audio right.
Ooh, I
Okay,
hate
good, good,
Jesse.
good. I know, right?
Better than a lot of people with your current. I was wondering if you had been the one that jumped up out of his seat and slapped Chris Rock. If you would have been treated the same way, Mel.
Hello, Jesse. Thank you. That's our time.
Have you ever thought about that?
Thank you, Jesse. Yes, that is our time.
Well, Mel, thank you very much for joining Jesse Waters Primetime.
Listen, did y'all hear that? His handler jumped up there and Mel laughed at him. Mel ain't had no intention on answering that mess. Mel ain't want nothing to do with that mess. Mel was like, nah, we good, house. We good. Don't worry about it.
They'll kind of giggle like,
Mel's
nah,
like,
if
nice
that was
try.
me, that wouldn't have happened.
Baby, let me tell you something. When it come down to it, Mel Gibson is my dog. I ain't got no problem with Mel. Mel started laughing at him like you out your man. You not getting me into that.
Yeah.
Hey, Kima.
He's like, I see what you're doing. And yeah, that's a no.
Yep.
It was a hell to the no. Listen, y'all, I love me some Mel Gibson. Even when he was doing them movies with Danny Glover, the Lethal Weapon, and they was going
Yeah.
around shooting at everybody, he kept dislocating his shoulder and stuff.
Oh
And
my
he used
God.
to look musky all the time. I liked him even back then.
He did some crazy stuff with that Russian ex baby mama, though, I will say.
He left her some messages.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not going to say you're the best dude for that, but everything else I'm on board with. Mel
Yeah.
all day, you know?
Yeah, I heard the messages he left her. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hear nothing that was so earth shattering. People break up and say all kind of crazy crap. Long as he didn't touch her
Right.
now, he went over there and slapped her, then I would be like, nah, Mel, bump you. You can't be hitting women. But
And also, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Like, she could have, like, done something crazy and trapped him because she
and
knows
then
he's a big
only
celeb.
recorded what he said, didn't record her
Exactly.
part. Yeah,
Like,
that's
throw the
why
rock,
he get
hide the
excited.
hand type shit. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. I know everybody ain't saved, girl. You can be comfortable. So listen,
I don't know if
listen,
I can cuss. Sometimes it comes out. I lived in New York for 10 years and now it's like a second language, you know?
ooh, girl, don't tell me that cussing is one of the official languages of New York City.
Oh
Oh
my God,
yes.
toddlers, that's their first word is F
Oh
word.
yes.
Not the toddler.
Oh,
Lord.
I walk by in the street and there's like children that can barely speak or dropping F-bombs. It's out of control.
I'm dead.
Lord.
It's
Lord,
true.
CC Miller said
They're in
his
their
handler said
stroller,
not
like
today,
yelling at
Satan.
people.
I'm done. But CC Miller said his handler said not today, Satan. And Jesse kept trying, and she said, Jesse, that's our time. That's
Yep.
our time.
Not on my watch, is what she
Yeah,
said.
not on
Right.
my watch. Baby, Mel Gibson was like, you not finna rope me into this and have me saying stuff I ain't got no business saying. And it was just, it tickled me because
He's
it
like,
was
yeah,
so
you got the
many of
wrong
them.
one.
Yeah, it was like it was so many of them that was dying to jump in. Like, this is our chance to say something racist and let it be acceptable. Because Will Smith did something to show us he's not a safe Negro. This is our chance. Swarm, swarm.
Well,
Listen,
You're right.
they're coming for Jada now. I already seen something about Bill Maher, then talked about Jada. Jim
and I'm like,
Carrey
what are
said
y'all attacking this woman for? She hit no one. She was actually attacked verbally on a world stage by a Negro with nostrils the size of coconuts and teeth the size of biscuits, and that was okay.
I'm
That
not
was
gonna
okay.
lie, I'm not a fan of Jada though.
I don't
Jada
have
gives
nothing
me weird
against her.
vibes, and like how she emasculates Will. Like I get this vibe where she like almost is resentful toward him, and it's almost like he became unhinged because he has like this. Like remember when they were on Oprah, and she was like this cute 5 foot nothing and had this big giant husband, and she clearly wore the pants, and that was cute then. But then imagine like 10 years of that, or like 15. And he's just so emasculated. And now she doesn't have an acting career. And then she's like, I'm going to do a table talk and spill all our business. And he's like forced to admit that, yeah, maybe I'm not great for you in bed and like all this stuff. You know what I mean? You could tell
But
he's just like, I
but how
just
did
feel like
but
it's deeper tales
but
happening. I
here's
don't
my
know.
problem with that. My problem with that is, how the hell do we know what's going on in people's house?
Exactly. True.
We don't know what goes on in that house. And the idea that black women are running around here emasculating men, bull crap. That's number one. Number two, that's her same personality she had when he got down on one knee and asked her to be his wife. So apparently that's what he
Right.
liked. Number three,
Right.
she didn't put his business out there. It was August Alsina's crying, soft as hospital cotton behind. They put their business out there. And so
Yeah,
what
but
he
that was
did was
his
stand by his wife.
stepson's friend.
What he did was stand by his wife while she was forced to kind of face what went on in their marriage. And then they sat down and talked about it in front of camera together. Not like, let's be all the way real. At the end of the day, I feel like what people are angry at is that he stood by his black wife and he didn't walk out on her. And he didn't join everybody in castigating her and degrading her and name calling her. And I feel like half of this outrage right now is because they're angry that he's still standing by his wife and then defended her when that whole mud monster sat up there with those huge teeth and talked about his wife picking on the fact that she got alopecia. Now that's what I think happened.
But
CC
here's
Miller,
my
thank you for the
question.
super sticker.
I don't
Boo.
know. And
Is
sorry.
what at first he was laughing when Chris Rock told that joke and they panned that camera around on Will. Will was laughing. And it
But we
wasn't
don't know
that
what
he
that
saw
laugh was
that
from,
face.
Christian.
Been a nervous laughter.
We don't know what that laugh was for. That could have been, I'm nervous. It could have been, oh, this nigga just tried me. We don't know what that laugh was for. And the
True.
truth of the matter is people been disrespecting them two people openly in their face, including that ma'am sir that did it on the red carpet at the last event. And these people have been having to smile and play it off and smile and play it off. And I feel like he wasn't happy when he did that laugh, but he was trying to play it off until he saw the hurt on his wife's face. That's what I
Okay.
think.
What's really creepy though is that right before the airing of the Oscars is the main sponsor of the Oscars. We all know. I just don't feel like saying because I'm like, they're just scary, you know. But they came out with medication for alopecia.
Oh, that's
And then all this talk about alopecia, I'm like, this is like my conspirator mind is just like ringing, you know? I'm just like, there are no
so do you think they
coincidences in my
told
life.
Chris Rock to insult that woman?
No, but they could have been like, bring up these people are handled to the max. Like they're not like you and me. They work differently. They have way different lives. Like, so it's like it's hard to like apply stuff that we go through to them because they aren't us. Like, they really aren't. Yes, they're humans and they have human emotions, but like their lives and what they deal with and who they deal with are just not us.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah, I get that part, but I just feel like I can hear everybody's opinion and editorializing and guessing and supposing, and then I got what I saw with my own eyes and heard with my own ears.
Right.
And what I
Yeah.
saw with my own eyes and heard with my own ears was that animal disrespect and try to humiliate that black woman on the world stage, and I'm never gonna unsee that or unhear that he did that. Ain't nobody ever gonna change what I saw with my own eyes and heard with my own ears.
Amen.
I
Yeah.
heard it. I saw it. And the look on
The
that
only
woman's face is that she was not amused. The fact that he stood there and told that lie, first of all, then now they done came out and said that the joke was not on the teleprompter. He went off script to insult her. It was personal. That's
Personal
number
attack.
one. Number two, the fact that he stood his ugly orangutan looking behind up there and lied and said, I didn't know she had alopecia. You were lying. The truth ain't in you. Everybody knew. She shared that story more than once. The fact that you had anytime somebody start lying to excuse their behavior, it lets you know that they knew they were wrong when they did it. If you don't know you're wrong, you're not gonna lie. The answer gonna be just what it is. Like, I thought it was cool or whatever. The fact that you lied, sir, you know you were wrong. Will ain't had no business going up there slapping him, even though it was entertaining as hell. But Chris Rock had no business doing what he did either.
There's
And
just
that's
a
where it
lot of
starts.
things happening at the same time. Like, it's like there's a lot, like we're all going, yeah, but but the reality is everything is right. Like, this is happening and also this. It's like multiple things are happening at the same time, you know?
Yeah, two
So
things
that's
can
why
be
we're like,
right.
yeah, so like, yeah, that is wrong. Attacking someone and digging into their appearance and what's going on to like get a rise out of them, that's abusive and wrong, totally. And then there's just, I don't know, it's just, and then the whole thing with like, because I have friends that were comedians and they're don't have money to hire security, and people run up on them all the time, and you know that they're gonna have some extra like, oh, I saw Will Smith do it, so like, and I know people are saying that a lot, but it is really true. And yes, he was wrong. Like I said, multiple things are happening at the same time, and that's why we're arguing, because all these things are right,
But my thing is, what is the arguing for? See, at the end of the day, these are two rich people. They had an altercation. The arguments are coming in social media because the people who are watching this play out are upset, not because Will did that little slap, because it wasn't even a good slap. It was decent. It was all right. It was entertaining, but it
it
wasn't
was
all.
very flamboyant.
It ain't like he walked up there and hit him like a Mississippi
Before
pimp.
Malone was like,
But I'm just saying, he didn't walk up there and slap him like a Mississippi pimp. It was all right. But that's not what everybody's outraged about. Like, in my
the
book,
hand was very crisp, and
we're gonna call a thing a thing. People are pissed off because he defended his black wife. That's what they're pissed about. We're gonna just call it what it is. And if it
And they
wasn't
don't like
that,
Jada.
thank you. And if it wasn't that, we wouldn't be hearing all these attacks against Jada. What the hell Jada had to do with that man and so forth? And what the hell did Jada have to do with her husband walking up there and slapping him in his mouth?
Look, if Jay-Z slapped somebody because somebody made a rude Beyonce joke, nobody's going to sit there and blame Beyonce. So I don't understand why we're blaming Jada.
Because as Cromartie, the politics are, if you're a black woman, you have to walk absolutely perfect. You better not have a human moment. You better not do anything wrong. You better not do anything. And then even if you don't do anything wrong, look what they do to Beyonce. They make up all kind of ridiculous stories. She's a witch. She eats kids. She flies at night. She's got horns.
wow.
They make up story after story after story. Like, the bottom line is, it's a crime to be a black woman and successful. It's a crime to be a black woman and a mother. It's a
Did you
crime
see
to be a
what Jim
black
Kelly
woman and
said?
be loved by your husband. That's a crime. Because Will sat up there after that whole August Alsina bullcrap came out, and he said out of his own mouth that these people had split up. But can't nobody drop it.
That's true.
August said him and Will
They had
had
already split up. She was out there dipping and dapping, tiptoeing through the tube.
I still think this is a distraction, because look, we're
Yeah,
all
and he said
divisive
him and Will had
now,
a talk.
and we're ignoring what's really going on. Like, this is exactly what they like. Like, look at us. We're not even paying attention to the real
Mm.
crisis, and we're all divisive now. Look at us.
Seanitra, you're on
You
to
know what?
something.
Remember, I sent you something
So
on Instagram.
at the end of the day, Tosh, nah, baby, wrong road. We were already divided. The divide didn't come because Will slapped Chris. The divide was already there, and there were people who would
True.
who hang in the back and wait for anything to happen so they can run out and show their bias, so they can run out and show their racism, so they can run out and show their misogynoir.
They feel empowered, yeah.
Yeah, like, ooh, this is my chance.
Did y'all see what Jim Carrey said? He said Jada's a tough
Child,
girl.
I saw it and then I turned away because I'm like, first of all, how is it your business?
I mean, his ex-girlfriend committed suicide, and there was some weird, creepy stuff with that. He's a shady character, so he should probably just like disappear.
It was
the foreground.
It's this quote. It was Jada's a tough girl. She can defend herself. And I was like,
she is.
Why should she defend herself if she got a husband?
She got a whole husband. But y'all remember, okay, hold on, let me do this super chat. Hey, Kamani, thank you for the super chat. Say, nah, Natasha, you doing too much. You doing the most on Twitter. Okay?
I just don't like her, and maybe I'm biased. I'm sorry.
You're biased.
I really don't like her.
That lady really ain't
like, I never liked her. Her personality is just kind of insufferable to me.
Yeah, I always liked her just because she's pretty. But
she is very beautiful.
When it comes to what was that you just said? Run it back. Say it again, because
the Jim Carrey quote was Jada's a tough girl. She can defend herself. And I was saying, why was she the whole husband?
She got a husband. But get this, that's what I was about to get into. Y'all remember that the snow monkey, Vlad TV. You remember he sat up there and said the same thing about Nicki Minaj. You don't have, like, oh, she's a coward for not fighting men, or saying she wants to fight men. She gonna get your boyfriend to go fight a man. Who the hell is she supposed to get to fight a man? Like, as a woman, you don't have a right.
True, it brings up like traditional roles and how those have been lost over time. It's like it's such an interesting conversation.
Wrong road. That is not what's going on. What's going on is Black women are not seen as feminine. It's the fact that Black women do not have the right to the same protections as other women in the world. Period. When it comes to Black women, we're seen as less feminine. Even in healthcare, many of us in this chat have worked in healthcare. They see you as an animal. They feel like you can handle pain different. A woman who is clear or clear adjacent.
I worked in healthcare too.
Room, and they will get medication, and they will look at that Black woman like, oh, she can take it. We are not livestock. We are not animals. Please, management. Just like any other woman would expect to be protected by the men in her life, a Black woman deserves the same protect and the same protection. Period, point blank. Now, I'm sorry. I don't come from the bull crap. I grew up in a house with a strong Black father. If you looked at me sideways, Phil was gonna see about you. Phil was gonna see about you when it came to me. I grew up with not one, not two, but 9 uncles. And if you bothered any of the girls in our family, they was coming to see about you. Now, Kimani that's in the chat, she's from Ocala. She can tell you about my dad.
My dad was protective too, and it's a good feeling to feel that you are backed by.
My father was very well known in Ocala, Florida, and I'm sure she can let you know that the girls in our family, we're protected. So I don't like the idea or the narrative that Black women do not deserve protection. That's it. That's absolutely what this is about. Hey, Kima.
Hey, Seanitra. How are you? How y'all doing today?
Hey, Kima.
I miss you so much. I miss you, Bookie.
I miss you too. I was trying to write a chat and whatever, but the more I was writing, it kept saying the super chat kept going up, and I just paid my rent, so I ain't have all that. Let me just get on here.
That happens to me too. I'm like, wait.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Girl.
Hey Natasha, I don't want you to take this personal or nothing, but I just feel like you was just being a little too hard on Jada. I feel like all Jada did was go to an Oscar show with her husband, thinking that she was just gonna see him receive his award or whatever like that. I don't think that she didn't think that she was gonna go get roasted at a comedy show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, a lot of them do get roasted though.
Huh?
A lot of them do get roasted. Like Kirsten Dunst got ripped out of her chair and was told she was an extra or whatever. I mean,
Yeah,
but I get it.
understand that as well.
And I am
but
biased because I just don't like her. I admit it.
okay, see, so there you go. So you just don't like Jada, period. That's just how it is.
Like, I'll
Let
I
me
admit
kind of
grab
it.
picked
these
up on
super
that.
chats.
Hands up.
Y'all, let me grab the super chats real quick. Lala Chanel, thank you for the super chat. She says, exactly. That's why I hate the term strong black woman. We are not livestock. We are people. Thank you very much. CW, thank you for the super chat. She says, I had a procedure and my nurse didn't give me my medication my doctor had for me. Next morning, my doctor found out and was livid. Thank you for the super chat. And you're absolutely correct. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah.
But like I was just saying, Jada didn't do nothing wrong to me. And everybody
She
keeps
sure
saying,
didn't.
oh, Jada emasculates Will and all this other stuff. But I thought they were supposed to be such kings and stuff like these black men or whatever. Ain't they kings? How can you
Hello.
emasculate a king?
Hello. Can you
It's a
please
power,
say it again?
power couple. People don't want to see power couples.
Hello. I just feel
That's
like
all it
everybody
come
just
down
always,
to.
when it comes to the black woman, they always try to pick her apart and tear her down, and always. And I'm not, and women in general as well, but when it comes to black women, it's just they just go above and beyond.
Yeah,
However,
I get that. I
not,
am missing that perspective. Like, I can only come from a woman's perspective, and I do go through a lot
and
as a
that's
woman.
the thing.
But I
think
am
that was
missing
the
that
thing.
aspect of I am clear. As
And that's okay because we love our clear people.
Okay.
you know what? Like, so like I'm only going, I just don't like her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't like her personality. I'm not going that deep because I don't have that perspective.
Right. And you know what? And that's respectable for you to say, because in reality, you could never, because you're not a black woman, you don't show up in the world as a black woman, so you don't have the perspective that a black woman would have. You wouldn't automatically see the implicit bias toward black women. Like the attack, the aggression toward black women is real. And we peep it every
Constant.
I've
time
definitely seen it.
and we peep it every single time it happens because we live it. You may witness some things.
I've
We
witnessed
actually,
it through my
that's
friends.
why I'm saying it's fair that you said what you said, but the fact that we see
But when
it
you don't
a
live
lot
it, you don't
quicker
have
because we
that.
do
Yeah.
live it.
I didn't see it until I started seeing other women seeing it, and then that's when it becomes clear. When you start seeing black women, like that's when it's like, okay, yeah, this is a problem.
Yeah.
And see, the thing about it is, I don't want to
And I
cut you
like
off, but
witnessed
it don't
it.
even
Oh,
be like
sorry.
a major. It don't even have to be like apparent, like how it is, like just always in social media. Like, let's just even say with the Real Housewives, you know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that the New Jersey Housewives and Orange County I'm just gonna say New Jersey Housewives get away with. They get away with so much stuff. They aren't even painted that bad. But when it comes to Potomac Housewives and the Atlanta Housewives, they do one little small thing. It's carried out through the whole season.
Everyone's like,
and
trash.
It's turned out to be
I mean,
such
Teresa assaulted Andy. Let's just leave it at that.
She literally shoved that little
Talking
man.
about Will slap Chris. Andy got damn assaulted. He should see.
There you go.
He flew across the stage.
Tables was flipped. They be throwing stuff all the time. And then another thing, I'm not saying that what Will did is right, because I feel like Will was dead ass wrong. And I'm not saying because he shouldn't have did it in front of the club folks. No, I'm saying he just shouldn't have did it on the public stage like that. He could have waited till the after party. I thought he was gonna go up there and take the mic and say something in a comedic kind of way or something.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting too. But in the moment, things can kind of go the way they go. And Kimo, where we from, people can get slapped, stuff happens.
Just slapped the bitch 2 days ago.
Wait. Hold on, y'all. Press pause. Who did, girl?
I said, girl, I had to slap a bitch 2 days ago.
No,
I don't carry on like that.
But see, now listen, now Kima, I'm gonna have to get you because I told you before to call me, because me and you need to do an Ocala gossip section because we got the real good gossip, girl. These Hollywood people.
The shit I had to tell. I mean, the stuff I got to tell you. It's an update on it, and the police got it. Girl, I'm gonna hit you up on Facebook. That's what
my God, please hit me up because girl, we got to get into
a whole lot, like real serious shit too.
Oh God, girl, and I gotta ask you about some of the other stuff that I heard. Me and Kim Scott be talking. I gotta don't worry.
Are y'all from the same town?
Yes, we are from the same town.
That's hilarious.
Yes, honey. And listen, and when I tell you, Ocala gossip beat Hollywood all to death. Y'all ain't heard.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's hilarious.
Baby.
And another thing I wanted to say with the Chris Rock and Will Smith thing, since we're talking about it. If I was Chris Rock, if I wouldn't hit his ass back, I probably would have went on him and
I've
just
been
pressed
to
the little charges.
Ocala.
Not
I
big
used to live
charges,
You
in
know
but
what's
a
funny?
little
Jacksonville.
something.
Chris
And
did
see,
it so
and you
wrong.
right, Kima. That's what I'm saying with Chris Rock. We'll hit him and pause. He had an opportunity to return fire, and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I think he did so
but I feel like he
to
did not
protect
do that
himself.
because he knew it wasn't protecting himself. Them two millionaires, ain't nobody finna sue nobody. I think he did that because he knew he had that comedy show coming up, and the quote overweight Joseph. Y'all call him Fat Joe. Yesterday's price is not today's price. God dog it, man, tickets went up, the sales went up. You can believe Jada and Will finna get paid off of this.
I saw a snippet though. And
Even
Chris was like,
little ashy brother is trying to get the money off of talking about if I'd have been on that stage, baby, you ain't got to worry
Girl,
about
I didn't even know they was
yeah,
brothers.
he was like, we got 10 brothers in our family.
But I just found out they was brothers today when he got on the phone. I was like, I've seen the man plenty of times, but I didn't know they was brothers.
Yeah, they brothers, but this what got me with him, Kima. It's like you're not as famous. You know, ain't nobody looking for you. Don't be talking about what you would have did at the Oscars, baby. You ain't gonna never be invited to the Oscars, Tony.
Tony, you don't have to worry about that.
Tony out here with the rest of us. What Chris Brown said in that song, how you gonna hate outside the club? You can't even get in.
Tony can't even get a Tony Award, so he shouldn't even.
They won't even give him a job parking cars at the Oscars.
He can't even valet. Let's keep it real.
He don't even have a BET Award.
Like, Tony, stop it. You trying to get some clout off your brother getting hit in the mouth. If you was really about that life, you would have been like Danny Ho brother. Wherever I see you, it's on.
There you go.
Knock you out.
Smart.
That ain't what you did. At the end of the day, at least Danny Ho brother when it got a ride from the helicopter man at the bowling alley. You ain't doing nothing with your brother.
Girl, I can't with you not, Danny.
Tony got to fight Jazzy Jeff.
What's funny is that I saw a snippet of Chris and he was like, you guys, you realize I'm not going to talk about this. Like, I spent a year making the show and I have that material. You're going to have to buy tickets next year. So sucks to be you.
I think Chris just chose the wrong joke and it just landed completely different. And, you know, that's what the consequences. But Seanitra, I got one more thing to ask you. Have you heard about Ariana?
I know.
Hold on. What you say, Kima?
Have you heard the latest about love and marriage?
No. Well, what you got?
Girl, you ain't seen Ariana Curry and whatchamacallit?
Oh yeah, on social media, all hugged up and stuff.
Girl, yeah.
Okay, so now let's get into it then. Hey DT, hey Wicked.
Oh, we gonna go. Okay, well let me find my shit up. Okay,
Coleslaw on who?
Okay, yeah, go on, fire it up.
Someone's name is Coleslaw.
That's what I'm talking about. Fire it up.
Coleslaw. And let's talk about this thing real quick. So now, hold on. Hey Google, shut up. Y'all should be all in my business. But so now this is the real kicker with that. They out in public or whatever, and everybody's making a big deal because it's on social media. Y'all realize that them people was a couple before they got on that show. See, that whole thing with Melanie, that's what's fake. Everybody in Huntsville, I know some people that gave me the straight dope on them. That's why I never watched the show. Him and that girl was openly a couple. They done had all kind of altercations where they was accused of cheating on each other. Melanie knew he was with that girl. Him and Melanie pretended to be back together or pretended to really be in a marriage just to be on that show.
Oh,
yeah.
That's why I didn't really get all into it. But I seen them on social media. I was like, well, you may as well go ahead and represent your woman because everybody know that's your woman. Everybody.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out how you gonna finally be so excited to be public after he done called you a peasant and done denied you and done said that in the first episode of this season you clearly said that if it wasn't for social media that he would still be with Melanie, even though Melanie
he probably just goes,
girl, listen,
I just did that.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. This was part of the gag. She agreed to all of this when they started the show. She agreed to this mess so they could go get this money.
And now she mad.
Job's turkey. You know he couldn't pass that real estate exam. You know
he still can't pass it.
That's outrageous.
And you know he was working over there at his homegirl real estate office with the other dude that was on the show that got accused of touching the lady daughter. You know now.
Sadari. And that was last year.
Ugh, yuck.
Now I'm just saying.
I
just
think
no.
That
he
happened in
messed with that
October
girl.
2021. That's recent shit.
Oh
thank
no.
I mean,
you.
stuff.
I think so. Do
Accusations.
he mess with the so-called friend? What's her name? The niece or what's the girl name that claims she's Melanie's friend too, but him and her and
Destiny.
Marcella friend. Yeah, her. I don't like her. I
I don't
feel
like
like
her.
them two was messing around and they still messing around. You bringing this man baby oil and all this extraness. Like, no, it's too much going
And
on with you two.
it wasn't even her baby oil. It was regular baby oil because they had to
Thank
block
you.
out the label.
From the dollar store. Just playing.
Like Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ronnie F say y'all talking about Destiny.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Okay.
I think they mess
The
around.
new
I've always
the
thought
new
that.
singer that used to sing back in the day, but now she want to sing again now.
That
Ooh.
Because Melanie,
Mm.
never mind. I ain't gonna go down. Because they'll
Child,
know
go
that.
ahead.
You
Go
know, I be
ahead.
in the comments.
Go ahead, Queen. Go ahead.
We're all family.
I be, I
No,
be in
go
the
ahead,
comments
Queen.
and stuff. You know, I'm very much like equal opportunity shade giver to anybody. How I go,
Do
I
it,
call
girl.
it
Do
how I
it.
see
Same.
it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And people want to call me a melanator and all that shit. I ain't no melanator, you know, because I like the first song. I don't like
Okay.
them other songs she done did.
Yeah.
You know what
She's
I'm saying?
very
But Destiny, come on
Consistency
now.
is good.
No.
And
I
see,
just
Are you
thought
okay,
gonna
about
so
talk
now
about
let me ask
Keisha?
y'all this. Let me ask y'all this since we just gossiping and whatnot. Did y'all see Portia pull up on Simon over there in Lagos in front of the hotel?
I didn't see it.
That's so
Ooh, I didn't see
embarrassing.
that.
Legos.
That's so embarrassing.
What
Yes,
happened?
honey.
He was
Said
just
What
it
my
was
over
a
boy
there
do?
somebody else.
surprise. Yeah, said
Insecurity.
it
Ain't
was
she?
a surprise, y'all, for
Portia
April
can't do no
Fools.
wrong.
Like
And
with real
Simon played it
Legos?
off, but he looked nervous to me.
Hmm.
Well,
Ooh.
He
I
looked
got a
nervous to
question.
me. He looked like, oh
Didn't he
my
propose
God.
to her or something?
Yeah, he proposed. The child, they planning their marriage and all. Baby,
Aren't they supposed to be
listen.
married in a month?
Yeah, but she pulled up.
Black love.
Oh
See,
shit.
pulling up to Legos is not like pulling up cross town. That means you
Okay.
took an
Oh,
11
Legos.
hour
I'm thinking
flight.
Legos like the blocks, like there was some kind of
No,
joke. Oh
baby,
my god.
Legos.
No,
Oh my
Legos.
no,
god.
no.
No, baby,
Girl,
Another
we're talking about
That's why I was
Legos,
confused. I was
Nigeria.
like, huh?
She went
I'm
all
like,
the
she
way to
built like a
she went all the way to Lagos States, honey.
Gotcha,
Pulled up
gotcha.
on
that's in
Simon,
Africa,
honey.
right?
I'm watching it
Yes,
now.
girl, in Nigeria.
Ain't that where
And
my
pulled
son
up
went?
on him,
She
and
was
she had
bad.
on them extra tight pants showing all her booty meat.
All of it.
And she told him that she was having something delivered, and they say you got to come out front to get it.
He's
Baby, he
like,
walked out
yoo-hoo.
there. He looked like he seen a whole ghost. So that
Ooh.
made me feel like Simon, did you have a runs girl in your hotel room? Why was you
Right?
so nervous?
She's like,
I believe that. I don't
I'm
think
watching
that
it
Simon
now.
he's
is
like, sorry, the cleaning
100%.
lady's in there. You can't come in.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
that
don't
don't
think
that
he
don't work over
100%
there, baby.
into Portia like
No.
that. But
Look at
I feel
Portia in
like
the
Portia
right place.
AKA
Well, he
looking
did
through the
look
door.
nervous.
Portia in the right place to act a fool, because that's how you know them ladies over there acts up about their husbands. They
Mm-hmm.
act up.
Mm-hmm.
So
The
she
first
in the
thing he
right
did was
place.
check his watch.
I
Yes,
watched that
sir.
African show on Netflix and I can appreciate how blunt they are with each other because I'm like
Baby,
that.
them sisters
And
over there
I'm
play
like, I
no
see you guys. I
games.
like it.
yeah,
Them
I
sisters
love
over
that
there
show
play.
too.
When I say they play no games, y'all, they play no games. Portia in the right place. You could slap a hoe and go home because it literally takes money to have people arrested. So if that hoe ain't got enough bread, she can't even do nothing. So
Ooh.
That's
let's
true.
see if we can show this child. Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, 'cause I want to see it.
Ooh,
It's somebody over there watching it on the side.
child.
That
Yeah, I
Yeah.
seen him
that
saying
thing
something
is
about he
thinging
watching.
in that black pants.
Yes, sir.
That thing is thinging.
Thingin'.
It was definitely thinging.
And the
I mean,
first thing he want to do is look at his watch.
she was showing all of the
Know
booty
what
meat.
time it is.
Yeah,
She
he
was
ain't
showing
studying her.
all of the booty
He
meat,
was
all of it.
cheating.
Making sure no one's gonna cross paths, probably.
Showing it without showing it.
Baby, them pants were so tight. She could have got a whole pelvic exam without peeling them off. It was just too tight.
They were like painted
I just
on.
have. Where's Pilar?
They're
I don't know.
hard.
That
Good
ain't none of my
question.
business. I ain't finna ask about
Watching Dora
nobody's
the
business.
Explorer.
Right. We finna get into what happened and why Simon looked like he stole a cookie out the cookie jar. That's what we
Ooh.
finna talk about.
And why he
Because
look at his
I
watch?
didn't understand why the man looked so nervous. I
Because
say,
Simon
oh,
would have never
Simon,
done
did
I
you
would
that.
have
almost
peeped
get
out right
caught?
away and immediately started investigating.
And
I'm
somebody
trying
Ashley
to
would have
said,
see if
he
never
this
said,
is
done
he
that.
watched
sample
like,
of.
what time is it? Wait a minute.
I'm like, oh, let's go ahead and put this inside. Come on.
He forgot where he was and everything. He saw her face.
Okay. All right. I think we still connected. I was trying to see because sometimes StreamYard act up when I got a lot of people, but I'm gonna try it today. Ooh, child.
And like
Well,
Ronnie
I'm gonna
Ellen
leave
said,
real
they
Off
go
quick. I'm
by
gonna
topic
just
while
go
you're
eat
twin.
trying to
delicious.
find that, Seanitra. I made the
Say what?
oxtail and the short ribs yesterday. Lord Jesus.
You did.
Ooh, that's
I
wonderful.
did.
I love short ribs in a
Short
crock
ribs
pot.
and
CW, thank you for the
oxtails.
super chat. CW say Mel admitted on the after show that she knew about the affair. I never liked the fake outrage from Mel. I told y'all, I've been telling y'all they fake, but ain't nobody want to listen to me. I be trying to tell y'all everything I know,
Oh yeah, it was fake
and
since season
nobody
one.
listens to me. But I've been saying it, and everybody's like, "Are you gonna watch Love and Marriage Huntsville?" I'm like, I'm not finna watch no show when I know the storyline is fake. Now you're gonna have to fool me.
Same.
You know,
I
you're not
can't
just
get
gonna
behind that.
let me know it's fake and I'm gonna watch it.
It's true.
It's like I might as well watch scripted television. What's going on here?
I just watched one
Yeah, if you're
episode.
gonna fake something, I don't need you to fake nothing for me. I'm
Let's do
good with
this
it.
right. Yeah.
And
I'd rather
CW say they move in
I'd
their house.
rather Tisha speak for herself
And see,
instead of her mother.
What's
I
that
mean, I
man's
don't
name?
watch the show,
Marcel?
so I don't know. I don't know these suckers like that.
Sure, he's gonna forever
Is that
be
the one that got into it with Monique on?
I
the
think so.
one her husband and her mama speak for her. She ain't got no thought, her mind process of her own at all.
I
So
only
baby, I
watch.
think she's stressed out. The mama and the husband argue all the time like they
Tisha,
married.
He gives out a master class of
Okay.
gaslighting. I watched one episode. I'm like, dang, like he is a major gaslighter. It's crazy.
He is. He is.
And they always like do the
Yeah,
same
y'all.
thing. Like they talk over you and they like twist like half the truth.
It's
And they
crazy.
just like
Mhm.
repeat it 1,000 times. Like that's gonna make you change your mind of what happened.
Well, y'all lost me on that. I don't watch that show. I don't know nothing about them
I just,
people other than from the time I found out that it was a fake show and they were fake in a marriage and he's in a whole relationship with that other girl. I've never watched it, so I don't know. Okay.
Mhm.
And let me see if I can pull it up so y'all can see this. This is crazy. Egypt's crazy. Egypt says, I don't know these heifers. I said that. I don't know them heifers. I don't. Hey, Journey
I watched it
B.
like twice and I was like, I'm good. Bye.
Okay. All right. I'm going to see if I can play it, y'all. Mute your mics real quick. Let's see.
See, that's a good baby. That looks normal on her.
Oh my God. All right. April
He looks like he needs a cardiac doctor.
So now y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw
Yeah,
that,
he
right?
talked.
Simon looked like he seen a whole ghost.
Yeah,
He looked like
ran
he
into the
seen a whole
wall and
ghost.
everything.
Like
I
someone needs
want to
to check
know
his
who he had.
Mhm.
I want to know who he had in that hotel room. I want to know who was in the hotel room, homeboy. Y'all, Kimma done dropped off. That's all right. Later. Yeah, Niecy, he was in shock. Messed me up. What y'all think of that?
It really doesn't matter because he's gonna do to her.
When he
Yeah,
looked
like
at his
she's
watch,
not
Battling.
special. Like he's just gonna keep doing exactly what he's doing. It's like no one's special. You're not gonna change a man like that.
Child,
He
you
ran
can't
into
change
that
nobody.
wall like, oh Lord, like what is
It
happening?
was
What's
the way
going
he came
on?
out that door looking shook. That's what did it
Yeah.
for me. I say, Simon, you almost got caught.
Mm.
You thought if you was in another country, she couldn't pull up.
Surprise.
Yeah, that's
mm,
he looked at the phone like, what
that's the
time is it? What
classic.
day is it? I'm lost. I'm confused. Where she come from?
Like, oh no.
Right. Now, Auntie Eva, now come on, girl. You got to get with us now. He was in a hotel because he was in Lagos. His people are from Benin, not from Lagos. So he was gonna have to be in a hotel, baby. Like if you live in your state and you come to Florida, chances are you're gonna be in a hotel. These in a
Does he
whole
still
different
have
state.
businesses and
Airbnb.
everything over there? Is he
Yeah, he
like
got businesses over there and his kin
he just
people over there. So why would the man not go home?
no, I
My
get it. I was just
I don't have
wondering.
no problem with him going home. My problem was why did you look like she scared you all in your foot when you saw her?
And
That's what
how
I
long
want.
did he stay?
No, I was
Well,
just
he was
wondering if
getting
they were
ready to
gonna go
come
back and
home. That's
forth
what they
once they
said
get
in the
married.
video. They were saying in the video he was getting ready to come home like in a day or so or whatever. But that man, he looked like
Because
he was
someone's
scared in his
upstairs.
foot.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
He better text that helper and tell her to run. My wife here or something.
Mm.
That's why he looked at the phone like, shh, how can I
He's
call
like,
tell her?
yeah, how can I send a bat signal real quick to have her?
My girl, get your stuff. Don't you leave nothing in there. Run.
I
Yeah.
think he was expecting something. That's why he looked at his watch to see, oh gosh, is she coming in the
Mm-hmm.
same time
Like this
Portia
girl
coming
better
in?
go. But I will
Like this
say
is
this.
cutting it a little too close.
But I will say this, Escra Martin. Shout out to the hoes in Nigeria. See, them hoes over there know their place. That
Oh my
those hoes
God.
over there know their place. A hoe over there will roll up, see you with your wife, and pretend not to see you, or act like curtsy and act like she don't know y'all, because they know their place. Now these American hoes be out of line. They'll try something. Them hoes are not stupid. And see,
Ask August.
Simon looked nervous because he know if Portia beat the hell out that girl, the police is not gonna help her. If he in Atlanta and he mess up, if Portia go to acting a fool, the police gonna step in. It's gonna be charges. If Portia flip out and
Yeah,
beat a
they don't
whole,
know her over there.
it ain't. It's not about whether they know you or not, baby. I'm talking about the
Country.
system. If she flip out and beat a girl over there, that girl just gonna be beat. Simon just gonna be disgraced, and ain't gonna be a thing in the world nobody can do to help neither one of them.
And Portia
So
gonna pay
that's
him.
why he was looking sick. It ain't this. That's not a. It go Lagos, no be Atlanta, okay,
Right.
baby. This was about to
I
get
almost got
real.
arrested in another country for drunkenly. I had to pee, and I was in London, and I was like, I grew up in Maryland, so like, I'm like, I'll just quickly pee right here, and then all of a sudden, I heard this little like angry English voice going, "Excuse me," and I tried to lie because I was drunk, and then they were like, "No." Luckily, my boyfriend, who was English at the time, stepped in, but then I had to think. I'm like, getting locked up in a foreign country is not ideal.
But it's a little different, honey. You still talking about a Western country. We talking about Niger. Niger is not UK. So nobody was going to get arrested at all. That's the whole point.
Get your ass whooped and go home.
That's right. Get your behind toe up. I hope you can fight. Now that's the thing. I hope you can fight.
Oh Lord.
And that's the whole point. Now that right there, oh, I would have loved for a camera crew to be close by when something jump off. Because ain't nobody to hold nothing back, stop nothing. Girl, please. That's a show. Now that's a show. I say Simon up there sneaking and creeping, thought he was safe because he was on the other side of the ocean. And he done found out that Georgia girls pull up.
That's the
That's
real
right.
pull up all the way over there.
Okay, Christian, you see what Nisa say. Nisa say police will not come from her. Right, because she from Nisa from that corner of the world too. She can tell you what time it is. Police is not coming. They not coming. Listen, I advise y'all don't take y'all behind over there insulting nobody, disrespecting nobody, because they will beat you half to death and nothing will happen.
The police will be like, is she still breathing? Okay, she's good. We're gonna go.
They not
Then
even
what's the
mean
problem?
because they not coming. If you don't have money, ain't nobody coming to arrest you. You gotta have money to be getting people arrested, honey. No. Unless you go beat up a senator's daughter or a governor's daughter or something.
But they got money. So like, still the same.
But this my whole point. Lily, you focusing on the wrong part. I bet you Simon wasn't sitting up there saying, well, she can't whoop everybody. Simon was scared because he knew what was gonna go down. Thank you, need the facts. See, people over here get real safe and comfortable because they know they can make a lot of noise, a whole lot of rah-rah, and the police gonna save them. Be careful. Don't go taking your behind across the water acting stupid now. Now you go somewhere like the UK, you might be all right. Police will come help you.
Do you subscribe to the thought of violence is never the answer? Because I don't. I just want to know.
I don't subscribe to that thought. I don't subscribe to that thought at all. Sometimes violence is absolutely the answer. If you bother one of my
defend yourself.
That's how wars are won.
And for me, not just defend yourself. If you bother one of my children, violence gonna be the answer.
So like
if you go and lay your hands on my mama, violence gonna be the answer.
So that's what I was thinking, like with Will and Chris. If Will have already spoken to Chris, like if say hypothetically he's already told him, hey, back off my wife, and he kept doing it, violence. And he learned now. So I mean, that's why like sometimes violence is the way to get the message across if they ain't gonna learn.
That's what I mean. Like you give them a warning, you don't just like sucker punch them.
But he already did give him a warning. That's what you missing.
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
He gave him a warning. When somebody tell you to leave their wife alone, leave their wives alone. And if you do that, that's how you avoid getting hit in the mouth.
And you saw after Chris told the joke, he was like, "See, it's a good joke, right?" Like he was prefacing it because he knew he
was trying to be funny.
Yeah, but I would have slapped him.
I understood it. I just, just because I know there's so many people that was waiting on an opportunity to come with their microaggressions. I wish he had beat him up in the hallway or the alley behind the building.
That's what I mean. I wish he would have done it like slam him up against the wall and be like, "What did I tell you about talking about my wife?" And like not had like this display for all the criticism to come like down and like, you know what I mean?
I wanted a mess. You ever watch like Flavor of Love? When Pumpkin spit on New York and Pumpkin kept walking and New York was charging from behind her? That's what I wanted Chris to do, but he didn't do that.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Like that was my only critique for Will. Like you could have beat him up outside, in an alley. You could have, really dusted him off. But it is what it is.
When it gets showy like that, that's when I have to be like,
If you're rich, you send your homeboys to do that, honestly. But
true.
I mean, but then again, if you're rich enough, you can do what you want to do because you can afford to pay the ticket. See, that's the thing. I do what I can afford to do. I do what I can afford. If I slap you on the corner, I can afford that. I can afford the lawyer. I can afford the anger management. I can afford the probation, the drug testing they're gonna make you do. I can afford that. I can't go slap Chris Rock because I can't afford to slap Chris Rock. Will Smith could afford to slap Chris Rock. I don't have that kind of money.
I just hope they.
But on the real, if I had that kind of money, I would definitely slap Chris Rock. I like Chris Rock. If I had the bread, I would knock the hell out of Chris Rock for real.
I said you should have done one of them Bugs Bunny slaps, beat the glove off him.
Now that would have been funny if he had literally borrowed somebody's glove just to take it off and walk up and do the "I challenge you to a gauntlet" slap. That would have been hilarious.
Or he had one of those giant baseball hands.
Yes. Oh my God. That would have been everything.
Like the giant foam hand just emerges. Dead.
That would have tickled me. Nisa said, yes, affordable consequences for my actions. Please and thank you. Yeah, I can't afford to slap no millionaires. So I'm going to keep my hands to myself. Unless you bother my children. And then at that point, all the money in the world.
We're not thinking about any of that yet.
But my neighbor can get slapped if they do something funny.
Yeah, the only thing unprovoked, I feel like, is with children. Because something visceral happens to me, and I'm just like, you're evil and you have to be stopped.
Yeah. Diamond Pearl Jim say when you send somebody, it becomes premeditated to happen the way it should have. I agree with that. Fatia, hi, gorgeous.
I love that name.
Yes. So listen, y'all. We done gossip. We done talked about everything we ain't even supposed to talk about. We done left at Portia and her booty meat, pulling up on Simon and
It was
Lego.
singing,
Booty
wasn't it?
meat.
Girl, listen.
You
That
could
girl
bounce a
is
quarter off of
potent.
that. It was
She
serious.
told that's a lot of booty meat. That's a lot of booty meat. And I ain't judging because Lord knows I got a lot of booty meat. But that girl put all that booty meat in them pants. I don't even know how she fastened them.
How
She
do you
probably
ladies
took
do
an
that?
hour just to get into those things.
I don't know.
How do you ladies
I
do
don't
that?
know, Marty, how you do it. I think
It's uncomfortable.
I think you need a magic wand and fishing line and duct tape and cooking oil to get in them
You
pants. I
saw the
don't know.
video of Kim Kardashian? She had like a whole team and she looked like she was in physical pain and she like wasn't breathing through half of it.
Well, she deserved it because she went and bought that thing and put it back there and it looked stupid as hell. And it don't match her
That
legs.
tape where she was walking like a
Yeah,
robot.
she
That
looks
was
stupid
awful.
in that tape. But she looks stupid every day anyway.
Like, girl,
at the end of the day, she looked like a whole fool, and I ain't got no sympathy for her. First things first, when you go buying attributes because you want to culturally appropriate, next
like,
time
nice
buy
try,
some thighs,
sweetie.
sweetie. Next time buy some thighs. Because you sitting up there looking like an ant.
Like she has a
like
shelf and then no thighs. Yeah, that's not how it works.
She didn't buy
she's
no
looking like a
thighs.
Bug's Life.
Thank you. Sitting
Like,
up there
you
looking
could
like
put like
a
a side lamp on that thing. It's like doesn't match her body.
The problem is it's fake, so it wouldn't even hold a lamp. It won't hold nothing. It looks like a baby's pissy pamper.
It really does.
Looks like a swollen pamper. No.
It really, really honestly does.
Okay, Nisi telling the truth. Thighs and calves when you toting that thing. Okay?
Yeah, it has to match.
Thighs and calves.
Well, yeah. What about Chloe? Poor Chloe.
All them heifers is ugly. I don't care how much
I just saw a
surgery you
video of
get.
old Chloe, and that girl, she went through some changes.
They did.
What about Chloe?
Imagine
That's why I said
doing
Chloe.
all that.
I saw.
And, but imagine doing all that and you still ugly. Imagine that.
Changes.
Like 2 words, changes. Like it was a lot. Doesn't look
you
the
paid
same
all that money. You cut on your face. Now y'all talking about Chloe. Is Chloe the one that looked like the Crimson Chin, the big dude looking one? Is that her?
Yeah.
Okay,
OJ's
you did all that and then
daughter.
what? That ain't got nothing to do with OJ because we all seen Chris's hairdresser who she looks like.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I'm tired of y'all trying to give all the ugly people to black folks.
I was joking. We know it's a hairdresser.
Black. No, she still belongs to y'all. She's not black. No, we not taking
Ron, something like that.
Yeah, I think his name was.
He looks exactly like her.
She looks like she's lost about 100 pounds now,
and she still looks
really
burly.
sick.
She could still try out for the New England Patriots right now. Look at how wide her shoulders are.
Linebacker.
So, like, I get it growing up with a bunch of shorties, even though, like, I look back and I'm like, I look like a supermodel. What was I thinking? But,
well,
like,
she don't.
It does
she
get
don't.
to you.
That's
like,
why she's big.
like ankle biters all the time.
But that's cool. Her height is not what messed her up. It's the huge chin that messed her up. That's the big face that looked like Jim Carrey in The Mask that messed her up.
I saw an old pic and you forget. We forget.
It's the wide back and big shoulders that messed
her
her
face
up.
was very smushed.
It's the fact that she looked like Superman, an old strong chin looking self in the face that messes her up.
Superman.
She looked like a man.
She
looked like a
really
man.
did.
You're not taking her. And listen, y'all know I'm the first one to say, y'all stop trying to give ugly people to black folks. Just because she ugly does not make her black. No, thank you. We don't want her. No, thank you. No. We seen the man that she looked like in the test.
And she desperately wants that just so she could be like she's poor thing. She is messed up.
Poor Chloe.
Well, tough titty. Blame Chris. Now Chris my girl and everything, but Chris, you messed up. When you cheated on your husband, you should have cheated with a more attractive man. That's right, DH. Return to sender. We don't want her. Don't come bringing that thing over here talking about she belongs.
I recently just saw a video because I don't watch that show, and then that actually happened. She was yelling at Chris for cheating on Kardashian.
Yeah, she cheated and made
and then
your
the
mama
other sister
cheated
was
and
like,
made
when are
you
you going to
ugly.
get over this? She's like, I'm not going to get over it. You cheated on her father. It's so crazy that you're saying it. I literally, because I don't watch that show, and it like came through on the stories on Instagram. You know how they have like little like cuts and clips. And I was like, when did this happen?
Well, at the end of the day, you can't blame her. Now, Chris my dog, but Chris was wrong. You could have cheated with a better looking man. You went and cheated with your fat, nasty, wide, burly back hairdresser. Now you got this daughter that looked like Yogi Bear
She
first
doesn't
cousin.
look anything
Like
like any of
Arnold
them. Like
Schwarzenegger.
Rob Kardashian was
She
like,
looked like her daddy. She looks like her father. Chris should have cheated better. God darn it. Chris was sleeping with
at
everybody in
least
the
pick,
world.
pick
But
It
someone
she had
reminds me
to
of
go get
Arnold
a
in the
baby.
Maid. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
She had
Arnold
to
and
go
the
get a
maid,
baby
like
with
all of a
somebody
sudden
that
you have a
looked like that.
linebacker, the kid.
It's the truth. And now this girl looked like she could go try out for any NFL team on the roster.
And be first string right away.
Oh,
The first string. I don't even
God.
think they'll make her try out. They'll just sign her up, give her a
Yep.
contract, put her on the field.
make her a
Right? No
franchise player.
practice. Just get out there.
Thank you.
Hey, you
Put her on a
guys, I
Wheaties
love you
box.
guys, but you guys are giving me a headache. This is too funny. I can't stop laughing. My stomach hurts. I gotta take a couple of Tylenols. Love you, sis.
I'm dead.
You guys have a good one.
Child, look, it's some gossip that came through on my phone, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to stay here too much longer. Wait a minute, let me get a few more of y'all comments. Fed said, I never watched the show. Chris don't even know who her daddy is. Well, Chris was out there hoeing it up now.
She
Aline
was
said her
spreading it
boyfriend
wide.
looks so out of place. Does. DH, thank you so much for the super chat. Say thanks for making me laugh as always. You know you highly welcome. Okay. Say, child, we've been waiting. Tell her we've been waiting. Uh-huh. Yeah, OJ ain't none of her daddy. Right. People need to stop that. To stop giving us ugly people. They did the same thing with that heifer on New Jersey, Dolores. Dolores looked like a whole fish rilla in the face. And everybody, oh, she black. You a lie. You a lie.
Dolores is really, really strange looking when you look at her.
She's half
like
fish,
she's like a Monet. Like you get up close and you're like, whoa.
No, she ugly from a distance, up close with your eyes open, 90-degree angle. If you look at her through glasses, without glasses, a windshield from the top
nearsighted, farsighted.
Dolores is ugly. Dolores looked like she half fish and half gorilla. That's why I call her.
My God,
that fish gorilla is not black, and I'm tired of this. Literally, without fail, every time a clear woman is hideous, oh, I think she black. Your mammy. Stop that. Stop trying to give us ugly people. We have our own ugly people, thank you. And stop trying to give us yours. We don't want them. We over here right now trying to suffer through some hideous women. I ain't gonna call no names because y'all know who they are. Y'all know them. I ain't gonna call them out, but we got our own ugly women that we got to deal with. It will not happen. I feel like Gandalf and Lord of the Rings. You shall not pass. You will not come up with for black just because you ugly. No, you will not. No, you will not. Now I'm gatekeeping that. And we're gonna protect ugly black women too. And we ain't gonna let
you cannot pass go.
From other communities coming over here trying to take up spaces from legitimately ugly black women. Now this is their spot, and I'm gonna hold it down for them. Now that's that. Now let me stop being silly.
You made yourself laugh.
Sometimes I get so silly, I have to laugh at myself. I'm foolish like that.
Like when you get on, I do that too. I get on a tangent. I was like, that was a good one. I just like giggle to myself.
But it's the truth though. But I mean, I'm joking, but I'm dead serious. We do have our own ugly black women. We do. And I love our sisters. I don't care. I don't care if you so ugly you could scare sugar out of peppermint stick. If you my sister, I love you. I don't care if you so ugly you make meat go bad. I don't care. You my sister. I love you, and I'm gonna hold you down. And they not finna send nobody over here to take your place. Now, no. Chloe, stay over there. You and your back. You and that white back, stay over there. We don't want you. Ain't nothing personal, but we got enough ugly people.
And there is something wrong because she is like super OCD too. Like she like something's off. Poor thing.
We gonna claim the daughter though, right? We're gonna help True out or not?
I mean, I guess partially we can have love for her, whatever, but she's biracial. She's still not black. You know what I'm saying? If she turned out to be ugly, we'll pray for her. What else can we do? We can't put her back. We can't stuff her back up there.
It's like, what do you want me to do? She's here.
Right. What can we can't do nothing but pray for the baby now.
Oh my God.
Ain't nothing we can do. You know, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, she gotta because Chloe's a
child. She hard to look at.
Oh, that baby going. Oh man,
that baby needs therapy like yesterday.
Poor thing, poor thing. And I feel bad for them children because I done told y'all know Chris ain't no praying grandma. So I don't know what's gonna happen with them babies. But
that's why I literally feel, I look at them and I just worry about those children. They're like, they're great moms. And I'm like, they have no spiritual guidance, and they're into like weird stuff. And I'm like, and they're never gonna show them like their black side. It's just gonna be weird. And I'm just like, poor babies.
They got Black China's kid too, don't they?
I don't know whether they got her baby or not.
Well, because Black China had made a post saying she's a single mom with no child support, right?
I saw that.
And then both
Tiger said that he be having a child all the time.
Tiger is like, hey, how you get 3,000 less? Give me the hookup.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
Dead.
Well, look, let me let y'all get out of here because Kima did not disappoint, and she in my inbox with some real low down live gossip from back home. And this thing got me so shook up. I think I need a drink. But child, it's heavy, y'all. It's heavy.
Like, do you know the parties involved? Is it real like hometown?
Yes. Listen, so baby, when I tell y'all Ocala gossip be so deep, we got all kind of stuff. We got murders. We got you know you can't say the S word. Self murders. You got cases of abuse. You got husbands cheating on wives. You got
name your category.
Girl, and then when I say it's good because they actually fight. It don't just be screaming or whatever. People get on social media, actually tag the person that they cussing out. They go live and call the people out. Huh?
The Facebook be popping.
Facebook be popping. Listen, Ocala Facebook be lit. It's better than the Shade Room. It's better than Bravo. It really be going on, y'all. And I be trying to keep up.
Got to.
Oh my God.
Are you coming back on live later on today?
I'm gonna try, but y'all know we got the polyester prom tonight. So
what is that all about?
Well, that's one of our royal family events. We always have events over here. So we're gonna be in the royal family media room. What is Marty?
Oh, no, I was just pointing to the little royal.
Pointing to the royal family. I love it. So we're gonna be in our royal family media room, powered by Zoom. The ladies will be dressed to the nines, looking good, looking fabulous, and we will be choosing a prom queen. Gabor says he's gonna help me because the decision is gonna be real hard to choose who wins the title of prom queen tonight.
Because you do know your fashions.
Yeah, I got to see what they're doing because Tosh, you don't understand. These are some gorgeous ladies. You know the ugly black women I mentioned that we have to protect. We don't have none of them. We don't have none of them over.
They don't know her.
All these girls. When I say none of these women are ugly, they will really make you drop your fork and go back in your closet and try to get your life together. These are some gorgeous girls. So the polyester prom, the theme is 60s and 70s glam. Bring out your gabardine, your polyester collars, honey, your Farrah Fawcett flips in the hair. Let me see the frosted eyeshadow and lip gloss. I want it all.
You got to do that cut crease eyes. You need that good twiggy cut crease eyes.
I'm telling you, baby. I'm telling you, Tasha.
With the line on the bone.
Yeah, that somebody might come
on the orbital bone.
Style. Yeah, because that style was called mod, M-O-D. So somebody might come with the mod style tonight. Y'all know I know fashion and I loves it, honey. So I don't know what the girl's gonna do, but I'm excited. I'm also very afraid because I don't know how we gonna pick a prom queen out of a bunch of beautiful women. Like I don't even know how you do that.
Right? Yeah.
I'm scared.
I joined Patreon. What? I don't know. I couldn't figure out like what was. Is it different than YouTube?
It is slightly different. It's like it's behind a paywall, so we can say what we want to say, and we ain't got to worry about nobody striking our channel, shutting us down.
Because I clicked on a video in it, and I thought it linked me back to a YouTube video, and I got confused. I'm like, wait.
It's like it's powered by YouTube, but it's still behind the wall, so everybody can't see it. Those are private. So if you ain't got Patreon, you can't see those videos.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, this is fun. It's my first time calling in.
I'm so glad you did.
I know. It's finally good to meet you all.
Oh, you have a great prom. That's all right. Listen, you family. We just gonna tell everybody you light skinned, and you know we gonna say like maybe it was a Kris Jenner situation, and we don't really know how she got light skinned, but
she just showed up.
Yeah, and she kind of looked like our third cousin twice removed on our uncle's side. So
You know,
So that's how
squint
we
your
gonna
eyes
play
in the
that.
dark. She's like skin.
Yeah. And y'all, I'm about to go see that movie Morbius because I love Marvel comics and stuff.
Oh
So I'm about to
yeah.
go see that, and I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. But I'm gonna try to come
Jared
back.
Leto freaks me out though. Like,
Maybe
why
later.
is he not aging? That man is 50. It's actually starting to scare me.
Well, listen now.
Because he's
In all
white, and
fairness
there's
to
white
him,
people don't age like that. Like, that's weird.
well, Elizabeth Taylor did it for years, and everybody accused that lady of having work, and she didn't. Some people do have very
That's
few
true. I
clear
look
people.
super young, and I'm kind of old, so
And
it's called
I realized
sunscreen
that
and
like
vegetables.
very I realized that very few clear people have that Eve gene, is what they call it, where
Yeah.
you age like us, but some people have it. And in his defense now, ain't nobody complain when Angela Bassett walking around here looking like she aging backwards. Ain't nobody said nothing. Now I'm gonna defend that boy because
It has to do
Angela,
with your bone structure too. It's like if you have
child,
a certain kind of bone structure, it holds the age better. Otherwise, you look like you're like Benjamin Button, but like not in a good way. You know what I mean?
nah, but baby, that black do that. That black does that. I've been hiding my age for a long time. That's why I keep telling y'all I'm 25. But if we can let Angela
Same.
Bassett get away with aging backwards, we gonna leave this boy alone now because Angela been doing it. It's a lot of people that been doing it. A lot of us been doing it. So it's his turn too. He get a chance. That's right. I'm gonna stand beside him. He got it right. He got it right.
You don't look 50 at all. Wow.
Yeah, he's 50. He looks the same as he did in My So-Called Life. I'm just gonna like in Requiem for a Dream. It's weird. It's like that's 30 years. And he's a dude, so like he must have been like low-key skincare regiming from the jump.
Child, either that, or it might be a Kris Jenner situation. Maybe it's some melanin in the bloodline behind there, and ain't nobody told it. They be hiding stuff now. People used to be passing, so you just never know. Stuff be happening.
I never knew like that dude, the main character from this is irrelevant as hell, but like the main character from Prison Break back in the day. I never knew he had some melanin in him. I thought he was a white dude.
Sometimes it be hid like that, and you just
I thought
never
he was like
knew.
part Spanish. Yeah.
Nope.
If anything.
It be in there like that. It be like that. But listen, y'all, let me jump off of here so I can go see Morbius. And if I get an opportunity, I will come back before the prom tonight because I got to get ready for the prom too. Y'all ain't going to have me looking like Cinderella and these girls dressed up and looking good. And I'm sitting up in there looking like I work for them now. So I need some time to put myself together too.
Hilarious. Okay, bye. Thanks again.
Bye. Thank you so much for hollering at me. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna have to hop in.
Love you, darling.
Love you too. I'll see you later.
All right. Bye. So listen, guys, those of you who already hit the like button, thank you so much. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, it ain't too late. So listen, go ahead on, hit that bad boy. I appreciate you. I love you guys. This was fun commentary. And I love y'all for keeping it real and saying what's on your minds and having a good time and also keeping it loving in the chat. That's why I love this family over here, the most loving family on YouTube and the only family on YouTube right over here on this porch. Y'all have a great Saturday, you ladies who are coming to the prom tonight. Make sure you get gorgeous. I am looking forward to seeing all of your beautiful faces. If I get a chance to go live beforehand, I will. I'm heading to the movies, y'all. I'm just to watch me a movie. But y'all hit that like button on the way out. Have a great day. Stay positive. Stay productive. Be encouraged. And most importantly, remember to encourage somebody else. It takes nothing but a second to put a smile on somebody else's face. I love you guys. Y'all have a great one. See you later. Bye.